A very good morning to all of you. In the last video, we had discussed how to compose an email, send an email, and attach a file with an email. But you cannot send executable files or messages larger than 25 MB as an attachment. So if you want to send the message that is larger than 25 MB, internet provides some emerging technologies that enable us to transfer the files beyond 25 MB. These two popular services are WeTransfer and SendSpace. We will discuss WeTransfer. WeTransfer is a free online file transfer service that enables you to send files up to 2 GB from one computer to another computer, and it is the simplest way to send your files around the world. The core service is free with more features available for the premium accounts. Free users can send files of up to 2 GB, and the paid for WeTransfer Pro allows the users to send up to 20 GB at a time, and this facility was launched on 2009. Both the sender and recipients are required to have an email address to transfer the files. So both sender and receivers or a recipient are required to have an email address to transfer the files. The recipients receive the file through the mail, and you have to follow the following steps if you want to transfer the file using WeTransfer service. Open the link www.wetransfer.com. Click on the Add Files button and select the files from Open dialog box. Add the recipient email address in the Friends email text box. Add your email address in the Your email text box. Type a message in the Message text box if required. Click on the Transfer button. Firstly, you need to open this website and then click on Add Files button and then select the files from the Open dialog box. See, this website will be open, and then you click on Add Files button, this button, and then Open dialog box will appear. From there you need to select the file that you want to send, and then email to you have to write the recipient email address in this box, and then you have to type your email address in your email text box, and then type a message regarding the file that you are attaching, and then click on the Transfer button. Your recipient will receive a mail containing the files which can be easily downloaded, as both are having an email address to transfer the files between them. If you want to send the file that is between 25 MB, then you can use the attachment feature of email. But if you want to send the file that is beyond the 25 MB size, then you can use the WeTransfer and SendSpace service. But using both the service, you have to create an email address so that you can transfer your files between your friends, your colleagues, or your co-workers. Replying and forwarding email. The reply button is displayed when we open any mail. When you open any mail, in the last reply button is displayed. If you want to reply to an email, then it is used to make a reply. Click on the reply button, type in the text, and then click on Send button. Firstly, whenever you receive a message, reply button appears, and it is used to reply to the received email. And then when you click on the reply button, and then you have to type the message that you want to send to them, and then click on the Send button, and your reply will be sent. The forward option is used to send any received mail to other email addresses. If you had received some mail of your office work and you want to send that particular email to more than one addresses, then you can use the forward option and you can send a message to other email addresses as well. How to add a signature to the emails. First of all, what signature is? Signature is a bit of personalized text, and it can be a contact information or a favorite gift, and it depends upon you what you want to include it in your signature. That is automatically inserted at the bottom of every email that you sent. Basically, it is a block of text automatically appended at the bottom of an email message. Generally, it is used to provide the recipient with your name, email address, business contact information, website URL. To create a signature, you need to follow the following steps. First of all, you need to click on the settings icon that appears in the upper right corner of the window, and then you need to choose the settings option. And then you need to locate the signature section from this settings option, and then enter your signature text in the box next to the signature field. This is the signature field, and next is its text box. You need to enter your signature text here. This is the box that is next to the signature field in the signature section. And then after entering your signature text, you need to click on Save Changes tab. Whatever you enter in this field will appear at the bottom of every email that you sent. Next is managing contacts. First is address book. Once we start using email, our contact list also grows gradually, and it is beyond the capacity of a person to remember the email address of each contact. So when you have created your email account, you can use that email account to send messages to one another and even receive messages. If you want to send message to another person, then you need to remember its email address. And if you start using the email, your contact list grows. So it is difficult for you to remember the email addresses of each contact. Fortunately, every email program provides an address book where we can store the email addresses along with contact details such as phone number, address, birthday, anniversary, etc. So every email program provides you an address book in which you can store the email addresses along with the contact details such as phone number, address, birthday, anniversary, etc. depending upon your requirements. The same way you are using your mobiles, you are also storing the number of the contacts that you are using. So it is same. In the mobile you are storing the number, phone numbers, but in the email address book you store the email addresses of the contact list of your email account. To add a contact, follow the steps. Click on the contacts option present under the Gmail tab. The contact preview window appears. Click on Add New button present at the bottom right corner of this window. This is the Gmail tab. Click on this arrow and then choose the contact option. Then the contact preview window appears, in which you need to click on Add New Contact button because you want to create a new contact, and that contact button is present at the bottom right corner of the contact preview window. Type the contact's name and click on the create button. Then you need to type the contact name and then click on the create button. The edit contact form will open. Add the contact information in the respective fields of this form and click on the save button. So first of all, type the contact name and then click on create button. Then edit contact form will appear, in which you need to add the contact information in the respective fields of this form. that form that appears in the added contact form, and then you need to click on the save button. First of all, you need to click on the Gmail, and then you need to choose the contact option, and then add new contact button, and then you need to add the contact name and click on the create button, and then fill the contact information in the added contact form, and then click on the save button. Address book is a book or a database that is used for storing entries called contacts. Groups. We can create groups wherein we can club and store similar type of contacts. Example, family with email addresses of family members, friends with email addresses of friends, office with email addresses of office colleagues, etc. Groups in Gmail is one of the quickest way to send multiple emails. Instead of manually adding multiple recipients, you are directly adding the group label to your email address field. So you can separately create a groups. You can create a family group, friends group, office group. In particular group, you can add the email addresses of that particular group, and if you want to send message to that particular group, you can only need to add the group label. The email will be sent to all the addresses that are included in that particular group. Click on the contact option present under the Gmail tab. The contact preview window appears. In the left pane, click on the groups option and select new group from the drop down menu. Here choose the group option. Here family group is already created, but we want to create a new group, so we need to click on the new group, and new group dialog box will appear. In this you need to enter the new group name and then click on the create group button, and then you will find the new group added in the left pane. This side the group name will be added with the group icon, and to add the contact to that particular group that you had created, you need to click on the add person button. Once a group is formed, you can easily send mails and share documents in it with multiple people at the same time. So advantage of using a group is that you can send mail and even document to multiple people at the same time, and you can add any number of contact that you want to add to that